Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Buckle up, because we've got massive, earth-shattering news that's rocking the NFL world right now. The Dallas Cowboys, America's team, have just pulled off a blockbuster move that's got fans across Texas, the nation, and beyond losing their minds with excitement. This is not just a signing, this is a statement, a game-changer, a seismic shift in the NFC landscape. The deal is done. The ink is dry, and the blue star is shining brighter than ever. Asante Samuel Jr., one of the most electrifying dynamic young cornerbacks in the entire league, is officially a Dallas Cowboy. Yes, you heard that, right? Asante Samuel Jr. is bringing his elite skills, his swagger, and his playmaking prowess to Dallas, and the 2025 season just got a whole lot more interesting. Let's set the stage here, because this is breaking news that deserves the full spotlight. For weeks, the NFL rumor mill has been buzzing. Whispers of trade talks, contract negotiations, and behind-the-scenes maneuvering have kept Cowboys fans on the edge of their seats. Social media has been ablaze with speculation, with fans dissecting every cryptic post, every insider tweet, hoping for a clue about what Jerry Jones and the Cowboys front office had up their sleeves. Well, the wait is over, and the Cowboys have delivered in a way that's got everyone talking. Asante Samuel Jr., the 25-year-old defensive phenom, who's been turning heads with the Los Angeles Chargers, is now donning the iconic star on his helmet. This is the kind of move that doesn't just make headlines, it redefines a team's trajectory and sends shockwaves through the entire league. So who is Asante Samuel Jr., and why is this such a big deal? Let's break it down for those who might not know the full scope of what the Cowboys just landed. Samuel Jr. is no ordinary cornerback. He's a rare breed, a player who combines elite athleticism, razor-sharp instincts, and a football IQ that's off the charts. During his time with the Chargers, he carved out a reputation as one of the AAFC's rising stars, a lockdown defender who could go toe-to-toe with the league's best wide receivers and come out on top. His coverage skills are impeccable, with lightning-fast reaction times and a knack for reading quarterbacks like an open book. But what sets him apart is his ability to make game-changing plays in the biggest moments. Interceptions, pass breakups, clutch tackles, you name it, Samuel Jr. delivers when the pressure is on. This isn't just about raw talent, though. Samuel Jr. brings a pedigree that's impossible to ignore. His father, Asante Samuel Sr., was a 4-time Pro Bowler and a 2-time Super Bowl champion with the New England Patriots. The elder Samuel was a legend in his own right, known for his ball-hawking skills and clutch performances on the biggest stages. Now, the younger Samuel is stepping out of his father's shadow and forging his own legacy, and he's chosen Dallas as the place to do it. That's not just a signing, that's a torch-passing moment, a chance for a new generation to carry on a family tradition of excellence in the NFL. Cowboys fans, you've got a player who's not only hungry to prove himself, but also carries the weight of a storied football lineage. Let's talk about the deal itself, because the numbers are jaw-dropping and show just how serious the Cowboys are about this move. According to reports, Samuel Jr.'s contract is a 4-year, $48 million agreement, packed with significant guaranteed money and performance-based incentives that could push the total value even higher. This isn't a short-term rental or a stopgap signing. This is a long-term investment in a player who the Cowboys believe can be a cornerstone of their defense for years to come. The structure of the deal is smart, too. It rewards Samuel Jr. for what he's already accomplished while giving him the chance to earn more by elevating his game in Dallas. For a team that's been criticized in the past for being cautious with big contracts, this is a bold, aggressive move that signals a clear shift in philosophy. Jerry Jones isn't playing checkers, he's playing chess, and this is a checkmate moment. Now, let's zoom out and look at what this means for the Cowboys' defense. Over the past 2 seasons, Dallas has transformed its defensive unit from a question mark into one of the most feared groups in the NFL. under the guidance of defensive coordinator Dan Quinn in recent years. And now with the return of Mike Zimmer, the Cowboys have built a defense that's fast, physical, and relentless. Stars like Micah Parsons, Trayvon Diggs, and Darren Bland have turned heads with their highlight reel plays. And the unit as a whole has shown it can compete with the best offenses in the league. But even with all that talent, there was a sense that the secondary could use one more piece, a true difference maker who could take the group to the next level. Enter Asante Samuel Jr. With Samuel Jr. in the fold, the Cowboys' secondary is now a nightmare for opposing quarterbacks. Picture this: Trayvon Diggs, coming off a strong recovery from injury, locking down one side of the field with his ball-hawking instincts. Darren Bland, who emerged as a star last season with his knack for picking off passes, patrolling the other side. And now, Asante Samuel Jr., with his elite coverage skills and explosive playmaking, anchoring the group. This trio has the potential to be one of the most dangerous defensive backfields in the entire NFL. Add in the versatility of players like Jordan Lewis and the depth of the Cowboys' defensive back room, and you've got a unit that can match up with any receiving corps in the league. Whether it's the high-powered offenses of the Philadelphia Eagles, the San Francisco 49ers, or the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, the Cowboys now have the personnel to shut them down. In today's NFL, having a secondary that can match up with elite receivers isn't a luxury, it's a necessity. Samuel Jr. gives the Cowboys the flexibility to play man-to-man coverage, to blitz more aggressively, and to take calculated risks, knowing they've got a lockdown corner who can clean up any mistakes. That kind of versatility is a game-changer, allowing Zimmer to dial up creative schemes that keep offenses guessing. With Samuel Jr. on the field, the Cowboys can play with more swagger, more confidence, and more aggression, knowing they've got a safety net in the secondary. The reaction from inside the Cowboys organization has been nothing short of electric. Dak Prescott, the team's franchise quarterback, couldn't hide his excitement when asked about the signing during off-season workouts. "Asante's a baller," Prescott said, flashing a grin. "We've seen what he can do on tape. He brings energy, swagger, and he knows how to get the ball back. That's what this defense is all about." Those words carry weight, especially coming from a team leader like Prescott, who's been through the ups and downs of the Cowboys' recent seasons. Micah Parsons, never one to shy away from the spotlight, took to social media with a fiery post that's got fans buzzing. "We're about to turn the heat ALL the way up. Welcome to the jungle, at Asante Samuel Jr." Parsons wrote, accompanied by a string of fire emojis. If Parsons is this hyped, you know something special is brewing in Dallas. The fans, of course, are absolutely losing it. As soon as the news broke, social media exploded with reactions. Videos of Samuel Jr.'s highlight reel interceptions, his slick pass breakups, and his hard-hitting tackles started circulating like wildfire. Cowboys Nation, known for its passion and intensity, is already dreaming of what Samuel Jr. will look like under the bright lights of a T&T stadium. Fan accounts are posting edits of Samuel Jr. in a Cowboys uniform, superimposed over clips of him picking off passes and shutting down receivers. The excitement is palpable, and it's easy to see why. This isn't just another roster move, it's the kind of signing that gets fans thinking about deep playoff runs, NFC championship games, and dare we say it, a shot at the Lombardi Trophy. Let's talk about the timing of this move because it couldn't be more critical. The Cowboys are heading into a pivotal 2025 season, one that carries enormous stakes for the franchise. Head coach Mike McCarthy is under intense scrutiny, with his future in Dallas hanging in the balance. Dak Prescott, despite his regular season success, faces relentless pressure to deliver in the playoffs. And the fan base, one of the most loyal and demanding in all of sports, is starving for a return to the glory days of the 1990s, when the Cowboys were the gold standard of the NFL. This is a season that demands results, not just promises. Bringing in a player like Asante Samuel Jr. isn't just a splashy headline, it's a calculated step toward building a roster that can withstand the rigors of a deep postseason run. This is a team that's tired of falling short, and this signing is proof that they're willing to do whatever it takes to get over the hump. Training camp is going to be must-watch television this year. Fans will be flocking to Oxnard, California, with their jerseys and cowboy hats, hoping to catch their first glimpse of Samuel Jr. in action. All eyes will be on how quickly he gels with the rest of the defense, how he communicates on the field, and how he adapts to Zimmer's complex schemes. The expectations are sky high, but if Samuel Jr.'s track record is any indication, he's more than ready to rise to the occasion. This is a player who thrives under pressure, who relishes the chance to prove himself against the best. And in Dallas, where the spotlight burns brighter than anywhere else in the NFL, Samuel Jr. has a golden opportunity to become a superstar. They're doubling down on young, hungry talent, investing in players who can grow with the team and carry them into the future. With a retooled secondary, a high-powered defense, and a leadership core that's desperate for success, this Cowboys roster is shaping up to be one of the most complete in the league. On paper, they've got the pieces to compete with anyone. Now, it's about putting it all together on the field. As we wrap up this breaking news update, let's take a moment to soak it all in. The Dallas Cowboys have made a move that's got the entire NFL on notice. Asante Samuel Jr. is a Cowboy, and with him, the team's dreams of a championship feel closer than they have in years. This is a new era for the Cowboys' defense, one defined by speed, aggression, and unrelenting ambition. The road to the Super Bowl is long and treacherous, but with players like Samuel Jr. leading the charge, anything is possible. Cowboys Nation, get ready. This is going to be one heck of a ride.